At Stardust. But you also don't highlight your videos, do you? Turns out, great at. Wait, I can take a look at that with you, Stardust. The smiles for you. Chapter 7, let's go. And let me update the dashboard as well. Maybe this is where this was intended to be the whole time. Just back on trails. Have fun time at the pool time. Oh yeah, it's coffee. Let's get loose. Trails in the sky. Let's see. So I think this is the 32nd session. Or 33rd. But Sky, 4 years ago, weren't you a baby? Weren't you in the womb? Is it 33? Boosh. Bad dad. So let me know if the sound's all right for you guys. Girl's voice, goddess. Oh, Stuzzy. Nah, I'm gonna put that on there. That's too good not to use. I'm gonna claim it like it's mine. Too late, Ozzy. I'm officially freaked. I'm looking forward to it. What is that thing? It's a huge, ridiculously huge. We're gonna ramp right over that statement. Still in the womb, wink wonk. That thing must be more than 5,000 arg across. It's like a giant floating island. JRPGs love floating islands. No, look closely. The base is artificial. It's more a floating city than an island. A city? Well, we can't just sit here. Alright guys, listen up. We are getting on that flying city island. What? It's ginormous. Seriously? Of course I'm serious. I've never been more serious. If those society fools have brought that thing back, then think. It must be full of incredible treasure and enough to pay our debts 10 times over. You gotta be kidding me. We can't just go waltzing into something that huge. Just sit. Back me up here. Honestly, at this point, I bet there are things on that city I want to, like, beyond treasure. Oh, adios, save me. Stardust is right. Your youthful eyes and fast reactions. Kyle does have a point, though. Things have been weird all day, so we should probably be careful. I mean, for starters, the radio's been silent for ages. That is true. Guild and army transmissions are one thing, but even the civilian channels are dead, which is... What? A wave of light. Uh-oh. Looks like their airship just lost all power. Yeah. What happened? Report. Boss, big problem. The generators and flight engines have cut out all of them. What? Wait, that means we're really in trouble now. The flight field from the engine is dissipating. The Bobcat's not answering her helm at all either. You're kidding. You mean we can't do anything? There's only one thing we can do at this point. What? Pray to Adios that it's not our time to be called to heaven. Oh wow. Getting deep, Kyle. Because they're just falling out of the sky at this point. Oh crap. Rawr. Chapter 8. Land of Chaos. Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky Days, 2nd chapter. Well, this is ice. Uh-oh. Things are not going great. I wonder if everybody's orbits have stopped. They look stressed out. Yep, all the airships are grounded. It's kind of neat that they're also legit ships that can just, float in the water. So that's what the light show at the towers was about. But you kids pulled off a genuine miracle this time. I'm glad, Ozzy. Just gotta pick what you like and play it. It's gonna be a good time. Let me give you your reward first. Adios knows you've earned it. Ooh, P5. You might have a real good time with that one, actually. Receive payment for tetracyclic towers. Payment? Give me that. Still a bad bracer, but it's all good. Still, what madness we fallen into. I never thought being deprived of orbits would throw us into this much chaos. No kidding. Sort of makes you realize just how dependent we become on orbital power. That's true. Communication, transportation, defense, production. Every single major function of society is effectively paralyzed at this point. For most people, I think the real world would be the lights in the kitchen. So this is the part where they're going to explain to me how or why, for whatever reason, our orbits still work and we're still able to use them in combat. From the sounds of it, the city was really in a tizzy last night. For Naruto. That's being kind about it. People were mobbing the guild house, the orbital workhouse, the mayor's mansion, all demanding answers. It was awful. Everyone wanted to know what had happened and I had no answers to give. Frenzied fools practically kept me up all night. Yawn. I see. Sorry, Lugrin. With the floating city on top of all this crap's getting dire. Feels like we're one step away from a friggin' panic. Well, the people of Liberl love peace, so I do not personally expect to riot immediately. Oh man, honestly, Persona 5 has some nice style, and the combat is neat, and the characters are not bad at all. Should the situation continue for too long, however, people may begin to lose hope. Yes, we must do something about this, and quickly. So then, everyone, what's this plan you said Russell has to bring back the dead? Turn water to ambrosia and save us all. Oh man, he's like implying Russell like Jesus in a goof. Bring back the dead, well, Professor Russell's come up with a new invention that isn't too far off. This, everyone, is my latest invention, the Zero Field Generator. Zero Field? What now? Put simply, you're aware of the special warp field the Gospels produce, yes? This is a circuit which produces a field to nullify that warp via a resonance wave. That does not qualify as a symbol under any definition. That's a temporary stop, Kuro. You'll be back in action when that money starts stacking up. Yeah, I actually have the Persona 5 Dancing in the Night as well, and I'm not very good at the rhythm part of it, so I don't play it. Womp womp. If I understand correctly, then Professor, this can actually reverse the orbital shutdown phenomenon. Whoa, what? Is that true, Professor? Prevent it, more specifically, but just so. Ultimately, the shutdown phenomenon is an orbital energy being absorbed by the Gospels. Where the injury went was a mystery, but having come this far, I think we finally have an answer. To the floating city, to Ariole. It is the only answer which makes sense. Hey man, that game has some good beats, and I think the Persona 4, and I want to say there's also a Persona 3 rhythm one as well. Those games have some excellent soundtracks. I mean, yeah, that's your brand, Ozzy. You got the skills to pay the bills. The skills to pay the bills. The Ariole uses the little holes between the dimensions generated by devices which we call gospels to cause the phenomenon. Gospels are, all things considered, small holes, so the area affected was thankfully minor. But the Ariole may manifest once again, however, that area has grown immensely. Enough to engulf the entirety of Liberl, even beyond our borders, I'd imagine. Mr. Machillo asks a great question, and the answer is yes, of course. Those skills can pay the bills. All of Liberl. So that's what's causing all this. Yes, I find it likely that every orbment in the country, without exception, has stopped working. However, this zero field generator can stop the interference of the Ariole, which is to say, put it next to an orbment and that orbment will work just fine. Wow. Professor, that's amazing. So I guess what we're going to do is carry that around, and it's going to allow us to use magic. So we fired that thing up and everything's cool then. Not quite, I'm afraid. The area this prototype can protect is limited. Like a magic's. It can shield at most an ornament you could carry in 2 hands. That small all. Well, hell, that kind of limits what we can do, doesn't it? The other problem is I only have so many of them. Oh, juiced. Does that mean you can keep like recorded video of it? Because I'd like to see a plain recorded drone footage. Even as a favor for Cassius, I can only put 16 of them together. 16, that's actually a lot, if anything. Wait, Dad, ask you for these. Yes, he requested that I work on these a while back, actually. Just attach your phone to it. Yes, he's requested that I work on these a while back, actually. I scarcely even imagined a crisis on the scale of the time, but it seems he did. Cassius, you're still a bad dad. I see. Just as I expected from Cassius, always seeing further than any other man. That being the case, though, pretty clear how we should use these things, I think. You're a sharp one, Father. I don't quite follow. So in a crisis like this, the thing you need more than anything else is fast, accurate communication. Whether it's about the society throwing bears at people or where goods need to be taken, if you can't communicate, you go up a creek. Meaning, they should be used to restore communication devices all over Liberl. Is that about the size of it? Bingo! That is a good idea. For the military, not being able to use our guns or airships is dire. Not having communication between the headquarters and our forces is even more serious, however. We should restore communication between Gransel Castle, the Hawking Gate, the Lyson Fortress as soon as possible. The guild's in the same boat in a way. If the branches can't get in touch, it'll be hard to mount any response to anything that might happen. Sounds as if we're all in agreement then. Well then, Captain Schwartz, I'll provide 10 zero-field generators to the Royal Army. That should give you enough to cover the Ars, the capital, the gate, Lyston, and all regional posts. You have my thanks, Professor. I'll order my men to distribute them immediately. I'm really glad that we didn't have to go and do that ourselves, actually. And the remaining 6 go to the Bracer Guild. That should be enough to restore the phone in each guild branch. I'll get right on it. Good morning, Mr. JRPG. How are you doing, my dear friend? We failed to make progress in East because I got stuck in an ice cavern. Well, see them safely there. We'll see them safely there. What? You can't get the phone working? That'll be a great help. Please set up that zero whatever it was right away. No problem. Tita, would you do the honors? Sure, give me just a second. Tita opened the lid on the phone and put the ZFG inside. Okay. Done. It's all set to go. That was kind of faster than I thought it'd be. Hey, all you really need to do is put it in the right spot inside the phone. Oh, I'm doing excellent, Mr. Jabberjee. Having the opportunity to hang out with my friends and play games, I don't know how much better it could be. Okay, now for the moment of truth. See to flip the switch on the phone. Boom, let there be light. Ooh, you did it. Nice, looks like it really does let orbital devices work. So next I need to test to see if the phone will actually connect. I'll try calling Grandpa. He's on the Ars, which should have a working phone. Tita dialed in a phone number. Hello? Ah, Grandpa. Yeah, it's me. I'm at the guild house in Bose right now. Yeah, it's okay. It works great. Okay, you do your best too, Grandpa. Grandpappy. Yeah, I think it's connecting okay. No kidding. Professor Russell saved us again, it seems. I'll have to drown Russell in beer and steak next time I see him. Now, Lugren, that sounds like what a good friend would do. Drown your buddy in beer and steak. Speaking of thanks, Russell seems to be aboard their Ars still, but where did the princess and that church man get off to? Oh, they both headed to the Grand Seal at dawn with Captain Swords. Chloe said she wanted to talk to the Queen, and Kevin said something about the Archbishop, I think. I see. I imagine the royal family and the church have their own crisis to deal with right now. The good news is they agreed to deliver a zero-field generator to the Capital Guild House for us. I would expect to get a call from Elnan at some point. Excellent. Coordinating with him will help. You ladder off to the remaining guild houses, I take it? Yeah, that's the plan. What I'd really like to deal with is that floating city, but wouldn't we all? It seems like our society friends are already there too. We can't lay a damn finger on them with our airships grounded. Poof, real heroic spot to use in, huh? There is little point in flogging ourselves over it. Right now we must focus on what can be done. Yeah, let's go get to it. Please, from your party, you may choose 2 other members aside from your mandatory members. Alright, so we don't have Chloe, which is just dripping in bummer sauce. Aggie is cool. And Tita seems like we haven't used her at all. Alright, Aggie it is, and I guess Shara. Indeed, Kuro. This mix isn't optimal for me, but
this ought to perk you up.
We have to do what we gotta do with what we got. No Olivier, no Chloe. Okay. Obviously, airship travel is right out for this, so we'll be walking. Where should we go first? Relent or run? Neither choice is better than the other, really. All the guild houses need working phones, so all we can do is pick a direction and go. Good point. Joshua's got it, I think. No matter which one we go, I'm betting we have our work cut out for us. We have sworn to help those in need, after all. Yeah, okay then. During the shutdown phenomenon, only characters equipped with zero-field generators can use orbital arts. Equip a generator and accessory slot to use it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Furthermore, as Tita uses the orbital cannon, she cannot act in any way other than movement on her gunpowder-powered cannon impulse as craft without a generator. The very first one you could was Zane and Aggie. Well, then I can definitely do it. Gunpowder. Good morning, Punch. Welcome to video games. Okay, I guess everybody needs to use a, what was that dumb thing called? Zero field generator. Gotcha. Mirage Ring. You're not going to get petrified anymore. You're just going to be a little weaker. Aggie, you can use, you probably don't even really need a zero field generator. Because, I mean, all he does is hit people with his sword whenever I make him. Let's see if we got anything. Ooh, Crone Pass monster. New Ansel Path monster. Alright. Looks like we're going to be taking care of monsters, doing some side stuff. Before we do that, I guess we should hit up the good old item. Well, maybe the bar. Get some ingredients to make some stuff. And what else want to say? Cures all status ailments in 2400. Oh, this is I'm playing this on PC currently, but it exists on the PSP and a few other things. PSP on your Vita, you can play it as well. It's good stuff. Everybody says hi to Punch. Of course, Annabelle. No need to thank me at all. Rose Restaurant. Don't care about this. Bose Market. But yeah, you could probably play this game on anything because as far as like power of computer, because there's like not much requirement here. Ooh, cat ears band. None of that, because I can't use any accessories. I just want some medicine. Give me some meds. Invoke. How are you doing, my friend? It's good to see you today. We're out here playing these games, playing the Trails in the Sky. Get more of this so I can cook more food. The Royal Leaf. I accept your Royal Leaf. You're not the person that has the thing. You look like you'd have some illicit drugs. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for, my guy. Give me those good drugs. Make my character strong. Set the finest of leaves. Okay, so let's check our bracer guide. None of these buttons are the correct one. Nope, 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 not it. Nope, still. Yep, here we go. Yeah, this city is really nice. But I still think my favorite city is Relent. The very first city. The city of our upbringing. Dangerous monster Red Fang has been sighted on the Crone Trail. Branches affiliated with this branch are asked to respond immediately to this threat. Has extremely strong direct attacks. That's a great start. That's what you want to hear. Crone Pass. So I guess we're either gonna head to the left or to the right. Let's go to run first. So let's exit stage west. That was gonna drive me nuts. The fact that I didn't have my map oriented to north, south, east, west. Oh, here's this music, huh? Let's get another save out here. I hope you guys enjoyed this music. It's gonna last a while. Now, I feel like this song, by the time I'm done with this series, is going to be burned into my memory. General. I think we had a bad guy at Crone Pass. Extremely strong direct attacks, they say. Well, we'll see how strong they are. That was my mistake. Now we're good. Of course, I know you explode when you die. So that's fun. Oh yeah, you should definitely check it out, Annabelle. There's a whole series. There's infinite amounts of There's 3 whole games, and this one I'm already 70 some hours in. The first one I put about 90 hours in. There's a 3rd chapter. There's a whole another set of series. Like it's good stuff, and it's worth your time if you have it. Kirito, how are you doing today? How's your health? Yeah, I'm excited for you, Annabelle. If you play it, please make sure to share your experience in the Discord if you can. We all love this series. This is what actually brought most of us together. Oh, I love getting that thing just exploded upon. Across a single road. Let's go with one damn monster. We're needing healing a little bit. And, oh yeah, I guess nobody really heals anymore. Except for Estelle, who doesn't have anything good. That's good news, Kirito. You're on the path to recovery, so that means the worst days are already behind you. I'll do it, Kuro. I want to see how professional conducts themselves. Rune Pass. Rune Trail. Rune Pass. So we're not there yet, in other words. And I'm just gonna face off against all these cowardly enemies. Oh, this is a... Let me take a step back here. Well, first of all, this game sure does know how to make an intimidating bad guy. This fella... You know it's gonna be 3 of them too. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, it's just this one. No, there's gonna be... Somehow that one sprite is probably holding 3 boys with ready to break out at any time. Yep. So like video games, man. All right, so what can we do, Joshua? Well, I know what we're gonna do first. The same thing we always do. Clock up EX. Craft, you're gonna... Can I AT advance the whole team? Oh yeah. Those dinos. We're about to have a dino crisis. Oh, I'm so pleased with myself. Grabosaurus. We got a Grabosaurus Rex. Okay. I'm very... Punch, you know I'm very proud of myself. Oh, well, we managed to miss, and then I got to self-destruct. That was neat. I'm learning from the masters. Rawr. Hope these guys take damage. Oh, I didn't even see that one over there. Okay, let's see if we can finish one. Boy, they zoom right into her pixel boobs. No, don't roar. That's right, Invoke. Mature Shara. Can I get 3? Come on. Evil Eye it is. Good old, just give me about 6 pixels. That's all I need. Takes me back to looking through scrambled channels to HBO. Pixaboo pics do sell. Ain't that the truth? Def, oh yeah. I'm pretty sure that Twitch would not approve of that one. Twitch is gonna be like, you know, Mr. C, I appreciate your brand of humor, but I think you've gone a little too far. Who got hit? You need to get cured. Because there's no time for you to be chilling around all confused faced. Could I make the pixel tits? Tasteful pixel tits. I mean, I guess that's fair. I mean, I think Stuzia has a whole repertoire of butt and butt adjacent emotes. You have 5,000, 2,000. Let's try to do this. Yeah, that's what I want to happen. Juiced approved. That's the most true invoke. Very unpredictable about what they're gonna be chill with and not chill with. I guess I could totally do that now that I think about it. I could just get the zoomed in Shara trails in the sky and maybe get it from there. That would actually probably work. You guys are giving me bad ideas. That's right, Kirito. 1,000. Whose turn is it gonna be? Your turn. Yeah, exactly. Mr. JRPG's been waiting. Okay, so we can dual strike over there. No, I don't want that. Oh wait, there they are already, Mr. JRPG. That's good news. Oh, don't you even start trying to... Don't you even go. I'm gonna interrupt his turn. Don't waste it on that. Strength up plus crit should equal good damage. Nice. Gotta get the job first. Self-destruct. Well, keep your fangs to yourself.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Put the price tag. We did it. And all we did was a little bit of buffing and a little bit of hasting. Which again is a buff, so I don't know why I separate those two. I want to say that the Grand Soul City music is still my favorite. I saw his emotes. Is Mr. JRPG not gonna share what they look like? Ah, I love that the treasure chests have those dialogues in there. Wow, this game is very anime. I do. Very anime. But I ain't mad at it. Is this anime? You can see the floating object very clearly from the right side of the checkpoint. Ushers even abandoned his post to look at the damn thing. Those face emotes are always so good. I'm sorry, Rogue. I need that in my life. I need those face ones. Fantastic. Oh, Mr. JRPG, you know that's gonna get spammed. Though I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about it myself. If only Colonel Richard and the Intelligence Division were still in service. Oh yeah, I can just move it. We can work on that in Vogue. Really derpy. So why is Usher here? I thought he was a musical artist. Since we can't shut the gate, we're being real strict about stopping people and questioning before they pass through. You braces are free to pass whenever you want, though. Word came down from the brass we're cooperating with the guild during this mess, so you guys have free access. Oh, can't restore. Hey, Bursa folks, fancy meeting you guys here. Huh? You're from the Citra factory, right? What are you doing way up in the mountains? I was heading back to Zeiss after working on the arse a bit. I finished helping the old man, so it's time to get back to my own experiments. Which means you have to walk, right? Unfortunately, it's the only way to travel right now, because there's no such thing as a car. But I guess you could, like, push it. Are you sure you'll be safe traveling alone? We could escort you if you like. Don't worry. I'm not exactly alone, as it were. Neo! Antoine's here. There we go. Antoine's with you, huh? Pretty loyal for a cat, right? I've also got, you might call them, hazardous materials on hand. Here, let me share some with you, show you what I mean. Received Aurora Ball. It's an attack food I invented. You can make it with the tools from any old kitchen, so if you have the time and the materials, give it a try. Learned Aurora Ball recipe. Meow. Thanks. So yeah, I kind of think they'll make it just fine, guys. Quite so. Still be careful on your way, Ray. The Caldia tunnel is likely to be especially dangerous right now. It's an attack food. I like how they, in this, the second chapter, they kind of just rolled into having foods that you could have that are attacks. I guess my assumption is that you eat it and then you can maybe shoot fire out of your mouth or something. Oh, of course, with Stuzzy on the job, definitely. Yeah, don't worry, I'm keeping both eyes open. Ah, yes. Anyway, see you guys back in Zeiss. Near. The face, it's so good. Weird things showed up in the sky and we can't use our guns. It really feels like Liberal's in a heck of a pinch. If Arbonian tried to invade us in the middle of all this, I'd rather not think about that, to be honest. Thanks to General managed to at least restore our communications, the army can finally act as a unified whole again. We're still neck deep in problems, but at least we can rely on General Bright's leadership. Can you, though? Can you really rely on General Bright? Those Crimson soldiers who attacked earlier had armored beasts with them. We don't know who they are, but they're extremely strong. If they hit us again, I'm not sure we can hold, to be honest. Oh, I mean, I'd appreciate it. I might have an extra emote slot available for that. Dude, I can't rest anywhere, though. Come on. Gotta get back. Well, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, I don't know. I think I like the angle. I can definitely say that anime is going to get used a lot, though, because we get into some real anime stuff on Mr. JRPG's channel. Of course, you all should be already following Mr. JRPG. As a matter of fact, now that I'm here, might as well just go ahead and type this out. JRPG. Shout out my guy. You can see the floating object from here. Guys, check Mr. JRPG out. If you get a chance, check Mr. JRPG out if you get a chance. My words don't come out of my mouth anymore. Oh, Private Usher. No matter how I look at it, it has to be man-made. Can we really just ignore it? Alright, so here we are on the way to Ron. And really, night mode is the only way anyone should ever be watching Twitch. If you're doing light mode, you're doing it bad. Poor work. Faulty craftsmanship. You know, that's funny. Oh, there's a period in there. Oh, it's a period at the end. I'll just do that right now. I mean, we're all just hanging out. We're having a good time. Let me go over here to my neighbor. We gotta make sure we make links that create connections to real people. Oh, I forgot to have a quote one as well. Edit. Cacao. All right, let's try this again. Oh, Mr. JRPG. Now let's see. Click it, Mr. C. Oh yeah. Yeah, heckin' right. Now we're getting it right. We're doing great. No prob, Bob. Thank you, Mr. JRPG, for being exactly who you are. Yeah, like when I'm like click out of the game, it just goes dead silent. It's just me. Hey, everybody. I mean, I don't know. I'm always pretty happy whenever a woman that I may know closely has their period. Faux show. Invoke. I usually archive stuff on YouTube, but I've been starting my Suikoden playthrough. See what I did there, you guys? Doing great. Down to the dark side. But now I'm also doing a playthrough of Suikoden on there, which makes me real happy because I love that game.
We're good to go.
Invoke, we gotta get on that then. We need some content. I need some real Invoke content. You stream as well, not you, Invoke, right? I mean, you have these emotes. So there we go. I gotta check out Invoke then. See what that brand's like. Because I'm liking the humor already. Also, I'm loving that I'm getting 2 experience points from this. That's like definitely enough. I'm sure I'll get a level up in 3 years. Let's see, Janice. Then you are right at home, Invoke. Because it hurts my eyes. You're not wrong. East. Or Minoria Village. So what if we continued on here? I'm kind of excited to press on through this story. I really want to know what they're going to ultimately do with this gospel. I mean, I know they've like brought out Aureole, but what else is going to happen? Army airships are falling out of the sky. Orbits stop working. It's terrible. My younger brother, Zach, is this Final Fantasy VII? Went to check on the lighthouse to make sure everything's all right there. It's just all Vogt up there, Vogt up there on his own. So we're a little bit worried. Oh yeah. Well, if you get a bunch of small streamers together, you get big stream buddies. Yeah, we're all drawn together to play these games and enjoy each other's company. Like the Punching, for example, plays a lot of the games that I also enjoy, and Mr. JRPG plays the JRPGs that we play. You know, we all get into it. Yeah, which is fine with me. Like, you know, I think some people have like issues with the topic of conversations and streams and whatever. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm not trying to be the person that's like, oh, don't talk about stuff in here. Don't discuss other games or whatever. Like, you know, talk about whatever. I'm just playing a game here in the background. I'm glad to have company. I'm like somebody's old grandma waiting on the front porch for someone to come and bring the good news. Bring me that good news, Sonny. Yeah, I really actually actively try to be, because I cannot stress how much it does not bother me. Like, you know. Shep, of course, reps. Everybody in here probably definitely already knows Sheppy, so. I think as far as the Trails community goes, it's the Sheppy is what binds us all together initially. Juiced, I would watch a Juice stream. I don't like the way that sounded. Wow, to think there'd be people on the roads at a time like this. Well, you have to keep yourselves alive, I'm afraid. I hate to say it, but we've got our hands full. Is there any other baddies on the road that I need to take care of? Throne Pass and New Ansel, that's like going to be going the opposite way. Yeah, we also like anime. Anime, art, books. Just hanging out mostly, getting to know one another, making friends. I don't know, like I've never thought of Twitch as being like, I want to get Twitch big, become a master blaster of Twitch fame. It's like, I don't know, man. I just want to make some friends that play games too. You know what else is anime is Metal Gear is also anime. So that kind of is full circle. Yeah, Kirito, because you have a lot of them. You got a lot of books. Metal Gear is the most anime. Metal Gear. No way. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with like becoming becoming a full-time streamer if that's your thing, but I mean, my profession is finance. I went to school and got my master's of finance. That's what I do. I do this as a hobby and to make mutual friends with mutual interests, but I mean, my profession's always going to be what it is, and I can't imagine not doing it. Got that master's of finance. That means I'm stuck. That's the thing. What I'm saying is it's the Chevy. That means like I didn't get an MBA, I got a master's of finance. So what that really is going to lead to is the fact that I'm pigeonholed. I'm doing it. Fine, ya goober. It's been a while since somebody's called me a goober. I think that's a very nice thing to say to somebody. A goober. Got a bachelor in comics. I also have a degree in the School of Hard Knocks. Yeah, exactly. Your doorknob. That's nice. Like that's just like a nice thing to call somebody. Like in the world where you can be called all kinds of horrible things, getting called a goober, a doorknob. That's just a nice moment to have with somebody. Fantastic. You know we're gonna take a stop by Jenna's Royal Academy, right? I mean, I know Chloe's not there, but it's worth seeing. They've locked it down. I guess that makes a lot of sense that they would lock down a school during this time. That's a nice touch, Trails in the Sky. Invoke, don't do it to him. Don't bring it to his attention. Yeah, it totally makes sense that the school will be locked down during this weird time in the world. Yeah. And it shall remain ignored, Juiced. You gotta make sure that helicopter is gonna fly right and shoot straight. But I mean, like I said, to what I was saying before is that I didn't even know that this was gonna be there. But you know, once you find something that you're passionate about in life, you stick with it. Like I found that in finance, so that's cool. But you know, whatever you do, just make sure you do what you enjoy. And if that's gonna be coming big on Twitch, then I'm gonna support whoever that, you know, I really like, because I think that's really dope. This is gonna go bad. I don't have any SARTs, S classes. None of that's the right word. And I don't even have any CP. This should be fun. Yeah, well then maybe programming is what you're actually passionate about, Invoke. Salt-based arts. Well, I'm gonna be real salty right now because this is might not go as well as it could. Let's do this one. All about that fine ants. And about fine ants. If anybody has any fine ants, they'd... Uh-oh. Oh, I remember these guys now. It's funny how much that like actually comes up. People are like, oh, well, can you do my taxes? I'm like, no. I don't know anything about taxes. I can do your finance homework. That fine finesse. I'm gonna die in this fight. Yeah, this is a terrible mistake. Oh, what can we do, huh? Probably have to... Yeah, that's what we did. Let me take a step back here. Has that finesse. But I definitely don't have that either in this particular battle. We're gonna have to... Shara is dead. She's hurt real bad. Hurt more than anyone can. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more work to get my CP game going. So I need some battles. Hey bad guys. Where are you? Let me hit you with my sword a little bit so my CP goes higher. Like a combat multiplier. Oh, well that's like the more macroeconomic effect of taxes on a set of people. What I can't do is like itemize your return. Because tax law is real complicated and real boring to me. Well, I'm never gonna get any CP, aren't I? Yeah. You got a guy for that, Juiced? Yeah, actually, my very good friend that I grew up with, he's a CPA and he has a tax firm, and so subsequently he does all my taxes. But I mean, he seems interested in it, I guess. I'm like, I'll leave that to you, my friend. Because no way. I wonder how fun taxes are if you're like a Twitch streamer. Like all the income, I guess you have to declare, I'd imagine. But, you know, at a certain point, I don't know. I guess I could just like ask Istashepi in like, I don't know, a month or so. Once he breaks the mold and gets even more big. I was saying like the tax situation on a big streamer, Shep, because you're on the way to even bigger worlds now. I think. Well, I mean, I've always thought that. You have everything that's required, so. I oh yeah. So like that tax hit, it's gotta be something dead serious for sure. I mean, yeah, it's a ton of cash, man. To do something that you enjoy, hopefully. Yeah, and as long as it doesn't become something that becomes diluted because of the, you know, presentation part, I think you're all right. Okay, so how many CP does it have? Yeah, I mean, Twitch has to get their cut. Okay, so what do we have left? Sure, you're never gonna get any CP. I guess I could also use an item to boost up CP. That's right, Punch. I mean, these are good problems to have because, I mean, I would still be theoretically still just sitting here on my bottom, playing games, chatting with friends. Yeah, people get paid a tremendous amount. Let's see. So I know that there are some items that you can utilize that will give you CP. I think that's the case. I used to say I know as I scroll down this further, I'm feeling like maybe that's not the case. And that seems like a rare item that I don't want to use. We are texting, not taxing. But I think we have enough to start because I want to... do we though? I mean, I have to get past this dude, or else I can't get to run. Soda poppin'. That's just a fun thing to say. Nothing's different. We're still gonna die. I mean, when you get the people there, and I'm sure that like companies will just directly pay you to play a particular game. We're gonna approach this a little differently this time. Boy, do these guys move fast. Look at that. Like this EX. Yeah. We just need to try to take one of these boys out as soon as possible. I mean, it'd be hard not to, right? To kind of like take advantage of the power that, or the implicit power that you have. Yeah, and then you end up doing some stuff like our Like old pro Jared. Getting caught out on some stuff, and you know. That's gonna make those YouTubers stop subscribing. Juiced. Crash your drone. Whatever, dude. Anything. Just hurt these things bad. Like, nope. Nobody even got hurt at all. This fight's not good. We're gonna have to like... Whoa, my... So that was just the instant death blow, huh? Yeah, no, I think that's a good way to be. Like, I don't know, at the end of the day, super degrees of self-seriousness about this stuff is kind of crazy. Cheap easy jump and crash, crash, crash. Yeah, this got poison lasers, which is, I guess, a thing to expect. This is still not gonna go great. I mean, yeah, right? Invoke, like, I mean, yeah, you get a bunch of people, but it's like kind of control how you conduct yourself. That's gonna be, I mean, that's kind of the rule for life, right? Like, you know, you have to be careful how you conduct yourself because things can happen and you don't want to be caught on the wrong end of that. That's the biggest one right there, Mr. JRPG. It's like, hey, don't set yourself up, but if you become that guy, you will be that guy. GD. I think we're gonna have to go back. Yeah, Invoke, you're correct. I'm bringing those down, Stuzzy. I'm gonna become one of those little skinny boys. I'm gonna bring them down, and you'll be able to just like trim a little slim. It'll just be a little silhouette, and that'll be Mr. C. Give me this. Sir Flexington. Yeah, but I mean, like, people like that, Mr. JRPG, are so easy to get rid of. You know. Just kind of have to let those people go, you know. People get into what they get into, and then you discover, oops, this person's accidentally into Nazis. My B. You can't look like my husband. That slim cut. Mr. Torpos. Well, Genesis Roll Academy is the way to do it. Yeah. Like, that's, you know, people in life, they make their decisions, dude. Like, and that's kind of what it comes down to. You decide who you're going to be in the world. See, that's lucky for Kirito. If I eat like I'm famished, I look like somebody that's not famished. You know what I wish did exist in this game is a tent. I'd like to pitch a tent in this game. Yeah, I mean, in those people's defense, I mean, his videos and content wasn't that great recently. Also, and this is unpopular opinion, but I just don't care about Nintendo that much, and I found a lot of his Nintendo stuff to be Nintendo. And you know, I just don't have that much love for Nintendo. That's my hard truth. Monster's attention. Like, I try to think really hard about Nintendo games that I really care about, and it's like, I can't think of hardly any. I don't dislike it, it's just like, it's... If I didn't get another Nintendo game, Ozzy exactly the same. Like, I grew up playing Sega. I never had a Super Nintendo as a kid or anything like that. And when I didn't have a Sega anymore, I went to Sony. Actually, I think I had a Dreamcast too, so that's still Sega, but you get the vibe. Then got a PlayStation. I never had a GameCube, but never had a Super Nintendo or anything like that. Oh, Kirito's dunking on us all. I grew up with an Atari. Yeah, I didn't get into Pokemon until probably like 4 years ago. Orphanage, let's visit you. See if you can let me rest there. Hey, little kid, I remember you. I did have a Game Boy. I think that's the only... That was like my Nintendo thing. That's neat. I wish I had been into Pokemon when I was younger. Like, I think the only Pokemon I got to, like, wasn't even aware of at that time was like the Pokemon cards. Man, chopping wood's pretty hard. But if I don't do it, Matron Teresa's gonna have it even harder. Hey, Clem. Seems like you're doing well. I know, right? Joshua. It's been a while, Clem. I heard from Estelle that you've been working hard to help out. Oh, of course. I'm not slacking on weeding or taking care of the chickens or anything. Oh, that's nice. I played a game called Mega Race. That's real bad. On my 4D666. I will say for sure, Invoke, that the Nintendo handhelds are where it's at. I have a 3DS, and I got that way late into the generation, and I've really enjoyed that. But then I never really played the Nintendo first-party titles on that either. Like, I wish I had more love for series like Zelda. I mean, those seem excellent, but I just don't. It doesn't do it for me. I gotta work hard for everyone. Yeah, good thinking. I know there's a lot that's tough right now, but help out everyone you can, okay? We're doing our best to help out. The one thing I do remember that was on Super Nintendo that wasn't on Genesis was Final Fight. I believe those Final Fight games were on Super Nintendos, and I was going strong, me and my brother, on Streets of Rage. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is a good game. I never stuck with it. It hit me right at that point where I was really tired of open world games and having too much to do. So it's a bit of nostalgia for you, Punch. Haha, got it. I'll do my best to help you as much as you. I mean, yeah, I think that makes sense. And, and you go back. And yeah, they are like, a Super Mario Odyssey was super playable. I played through that entire thing. I ate it like my lunch on a Wednesday afternoon. Ren, welcome. Hello. We're out here, we're playing these games, losing the bosses. Is it you, Joshua? Yeah, it's been a while, Mary. Did I surprise you? I know I'm dressed a bit differently. No, not at all. Your clothes are, really cool. Haha, thanks. Hey, if you're looking for Matron Teresa, she's inside. You should say hi. I'm sure she'd be happy if you did. I am looking for Matron Teresa, actually. Can I lay down in the back of your orphanage in a room that doesn't have children in it? I'm trying to get a rest. I'm trying to get these HP back up. Oh, Command and Conquer. I don't think I got into a lot of that kind of game until I started playing Supreme Commander a lot. Estelle and Joshua, welcome. Red Eye. Matron Teresa, I'm very sorry to have worried you. Joshua, please stay with Estelle from now on. That's all I would ask of you. Oh well. Thank you, Matron Teresa. I see now that there was no need to worry. Yeah, they're just so good. I'm gonna avoid looking at them now. I was hoping you wouldn't notice that I laugh every single time. It's just when you zoom in on somebody's face like that, And their eyes and the whole scene is just so good. I'm sure Chloe's very relieved. That reminds me, Major Teresa, about Chloe. Yes, I hear she's in the capital. Sig delivered a letter from her to me. The eyes are so soft on that one. See, that's Sig for you. Based on her letter, she's having plenty of trouble on her side too. I don't even know who's that. That last one, he looks too adult for me. From the content, I could feel a very decisive will to face some kind of problem directly. I don't know what kind of decision that represents, but I'm confident that girl will find her own path. Aw, yeah, I think so too. I've been kind of itching to play a new RTS. Okay, that one's very good. The leaned forward. Dude, let me rest somewhere. I don't want to have to use items to heal. No rest for the wicked, I suppose. That's like super creep. RA2? What's the RA2? Red Alert 2. Duh. Way to go, Mr. C. You're really keeping up. Like, I'll get into... Lately, I've been able to get into some, like, Civ again, but like, legit, I think the last real RTS I played a good amount of was the one with the Space Marines. How can I not remember what they're called? Like the Warhammer world. They're called blah something. Dawn of War, that's it, right? Exactly. Dawn of War. Dawn of War, and before that I played a lot of Company of Heroes, which I thought was really, really good. So I guess we're gonna have to keep using more items then. Guess it's a good thing I bought them. See, that's why you don't sleep. No more sleep induced. 2019, the year of no sleep. I'm so jealous of you guys being able to sleep in like that. Oh yeah, where they had like real celebrities would be on those, wouldn't they? Why do I feel like there's a Mark Hamill situation? Was that Command and Conquer? I'm going crazy. Could be. Let me get this CP built up. Oh, Shatner situation. Wing Commander, that's what it was. Thank you, Ren. Playing Warcraft 1. Okay, still. Like, of all the games to play on PC, you pick up Warcraft 1. Tim Curry. Ric Flair. Yeah, you missed the east part of the run. I could have used Mr. JRPG to direct me in the right direction. But the original Warcraft had captured him previously. Quacks. My friend, hello again. Quack. We just gotta keep building up some CP. I'd like to get Joshua into the ready for the S-class position. Oh, that's a good one, Stuzzy. Fantastic indeed. We were on the way back to the fort when the phenomenon occurred. It was close, but we managed to make an emergency landing. Adios, we're lucky this beach is right beneath us. Thanks to that, the worst we suffered were some bumps and bruises. Shrimplet. The thing to do right now is we're going to be going to Ruan and to Relent to reset their communication using the zero field orbment so that the branches can communicate with one another. The chest is empty, but you briefly consider taking it along with you and selling it to someone. Yeah, so basically they're kind of giving you to walk around the world again, experience it with different types of enemies. Nope, Stazzy. Nope. Alright, let's see if we can do this with two of these boys. Okay, you've got a good amount, so you just kind of wait. And you're good, so you kind of wait. Is there a more efficient way to skip turns? Probably not. Filet-o fish. Alright, let's hope for the best here. This enemy is dangerous. But maybe this time we'll be able to best them. We've picked up enough items to do what we need to do. Where are you, big boy? There you are. Okay. Now we're about as prepped as we can do. Oh, Invoke. You're not doing it wrong. You're doing it right for playing this. The music's good. It's really chill. No craft. I think I have him set for the AoE, so if he lives through this 2 turns, yeah. Cool. I should have used that crit. Oh wow, he lost the CP for doing that thing too. In the series punch, this is the second one, second chapter. Well, I mean, you bought the right one. Well, no, I guess if you haven't touched the first one, this definitely is the wrong one. You need all of them, so what's a few dollars between friends? I really handled that whole exchange poorly. Oh, that's fun. This is exactly how I wanted this fight to go. When I was wondering, man, how can this fight go? Sure hope it goes this way. I was thinking about this. That's absolutely right, Stuzzy. Boy, that marionette move, huh? This hurt. This whole battle hurt real bad. We can use a... I mean, we gotta do something here. And that's right, Kuro. Writing an abstract for a thesis is enough work for probably 2 afternoons. Yeah, Kuro, these guys suck. My guy just runs straight to the corner too to like just start shooting beams at me. I don't know if I can get out of this one. There's no purpose in running. Yeah, just do what you can. Get this over with. Oh, juiced. Thank you for gifting that sub to Kuro. Ah, yes. Just end this fight. This is already boned. But I will say what I'm actually seeing is that looks like Estelle's strong defense is actually super helpful here. If I can get them all attacking her, we might be doing better than okay. But for now, I'll just wait. I would imagine that these guys are resistant to taunt. Boy, the turn order is a little different. The turn order is a little different. I mean, I guess, Mr. JRPG. No, it's nice.
God, come on.
And let's craft. I don't want to push him back. Ozzy, thank you for the bits. You did not have to do that. I really appreciate it. Oh, you're the best, man. Thank you. But it's definitely not required. But definitely noise. That's a whole lot of bits. That's a whole lot of love. Now let's do this. Maybe this will turn to a victory this time. Ouch. Well, this is definitely going notably better. But thank you, Ozzy. I appreciate it. Sounds good, OZ. Have a good one, my friend, and much love to you, of course. I'll be bugging you again in the Discord as usual. It's me at the door, Kuro. Hello, it's me. Hit this. It's funny how a little bit of CP can change the whole thing. Oh, well, no, Juice, this is a recording. Boom. I just knew what you guys are going to say at the times you're going to say it. This lady, even if you build castles out of it, sand is sand. Should rain fall, all will be wiped away. That which is hardest to claim is hardest to lose, and so too, that which is gained easily shall pass swiftly. A well-worn idiom. Currently the bridge is not available for crossing. Of course it's not. Persons going to the south block, please enter the hotel. You can reach the ferry port from the first floor of the basement. Boy, this music is really bumming me out. Yes, what can I do for... I mean, if I were that dude, I'd have my weapon in here at the ready. He has got no communication to the outside world. People could be doing anything anytime. Hey, Eugene. I'm glad to see you're well. Estelle and Joshua? I see you're both safe. Thank adios. All this madness started while you were at the tower, so I was worried that something had happened. Reasonable. Thanks for worrying, Gene. Last I checked, we managed to come out of it with most of our limbs intact, somehow. On a serious note, though, it looks like Ron's been hit hard. You got that right. We're in a ridiculous mess right now. The second we saw that massive, whatever it is above the lake, all our orbits stopped working. The new mayor, Mr. Norman, is struggling to keep up with it all. Honestly, if it weren't for this clergy from the church and the members of the Ravens helping, the town be a wreck. What? What? The Ravens are what? Oh yes, right after the orbit stopped working, when everything really started going to hell, they stepped in to help keep order. Right now, we've got them working as volunteer bracers temporarily. Oh, good grief. I get it, so they finally found the will to do it, huh? Of course, it's just been one catastrophe after another. For starters, this whole thing just had to happen while Langland Bridge was up, naturally. Thanks to that, you can only cross the river via paddleboat ferry right now. Oh man, guess there's no other way if the bridge is stuck. Ultimately, I don't think the city can keep this up for very long. It would seem like it's kind of like maybe a little bit of an okay situation that the bridge is up. I mean, they put it up for a reason at time to time. At least the water vehicles can still move around. Ultimately, I don't think the city can keep this up for very long. I'd like to put some kind of relief plan together with the branches and army, but with the phones not working, at best we have written mail and the roads are a mess. I think we'll help on that front, Gene. We have just the thing. You can what? You have what? Let's get you up to speed. Estelle explained recent events and about the zero field generator. I get it. Figured that thing has something to do with the society. Being able to use the phone would be a huge help though. Could you set that up right now? Yes, just give me a moment. That should do it, hopefully. Joshua flipped the switch on the phone. It works. It should work now. You won't be able to make calls until the receiver of your phone is functional though. Oh man, this is just what we needed. Having a working phone is like manna from Idios at a time like this. I could kiss you all and Professor Russell right now. It's a nice sentiment at least. Well, at this point, it's time to put our weary feet back on the road to help other guild houses. Need help with anything before we go? Right. Check out the postings of the board if you could. Also, if you could check the places outside the city limits like the orphanage and school, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I can see how you need a patrol at a time like this. We'll keep an eye on it as best as we can. Thanks. We already checked the school net. Mother Lover was locked. With a phone fixed, you can call the team from another branch to run. If you wish to call them, select Call Allies when speaking to Gene. Gull, Seaside Way, clear. Saffron Tower monster. Dangerous monster. Ebony scales inside in the area of Saffron Tower. Bracers affiliated with this branch are asked to respond immediately to this threat. Items of note has powerful all-target attacks. Caution, monsters' characteristics are overall very high. Still in that tutorial. Hey, do you know how to use the board? You could get quests at the board. Ooh, let's see. Let's get some more items because we used up quite a bit. Crappy. Oh, I can see exactly why this would take you a while, Mr. JRPG. your tendency and your love for talking to the characters. 800, I'm not wasting my money on that. To talk to all the characters and then them opening the world up to you again, you have to go and talk to everyone. Talking to everyone. Ah. Hey, how's it going? We're helping direct the citizens just like we were told. The bridge is out of order, so if you're heading to the south block, you gotta take a boat from the hotel. The other members are holding up their positions too. There's a surprising lot of dedicated guys in our group. Yeah, they're doing good. If you see anyone slacking off, come tell me immediately. I'll give them a good punch. Yeah. Look at these guys becoming the pillars of the community. Huh. Well, that's a surprise. You really are working hard. You guys. Aggie. Huh? How about it, Estelle? You already heard about our great deeds and shit, yeah? Yep, Jean told me. Someone said punch. And the punching is conjured from his pair of boxing gloves left on the altar at the statue. Apparently, you guys helped stop the panic in the city before it got out of control. Yeah, it was Rocco's idea. We've taken up patrol in the city and guiding citizens. So you guys are like a neighborhood watch or something? You guys are like a neighborhood watch or something? So you guys are like a neighborhood watch or something? Nah, nothing that formal. We're just having a meeting about the future of our gang. Well, it's your way of settling things. We'll see how far you can go. We started on our own and we're not causing trouble for anyone. Of course, by doing this, we'll be helping the guild a bit. Yeah, go for it. We appreciate the help. Anyway, we still got a meeting. If you want to go to the south block, use the ferry. There's a dock in the basement of the hotel. Well, see ya. Well, I mean, I don't really need to go there, but I feel like gravity is driving me towards there. Sorry, but the factory's closed. Not much you can do without a single orbital device working. They're not broken either. Wonder what's going on. Alright. Well, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? If we can't manufacture quartz or upgrade our slots, we're kinda in trouble. Well, that's nice for them to bring it back. Not sure why. I guess they needed plates. Maybe the word plate is different. Yes, at this rate, we're just wasting our generators. That's true, but however, we may be able to do something for a short time anyway. Huh? Can you get the factory working? Yes, most likely. If we use the generator, we can briefly restore the equipment here, I suspect. Ah, I see. Whoa, you guys. The heck are you talking about? Let me explain. Josh explained that by using the zero field generator, the factory's functionality can be temporarily restored. Like when you say, you don't mean like eating plates. Oh, that's incredible. The machines are right there, so want to give it a try. Yeah, if you don't mind. Well then, if you'll let me borrow the equipment for a moment. On activation, the zero field generator restore power to the factory's tools. Oh, things are looking up. The orbital's energy is returned to the machinery. Awesome, it worked. Yeah, it went well, but it's not really fixed, so after some time it'll stop again. I see, so it's ultimately just a temporary patch, in other words. Well, one way or another, if you want to tune your gear, do it now. Let's see. What can we buy? Defense 4, HP 4. I should probably look at what we're doing. EP 4. Strike. I'm pretty sure I've given Strike to somebody. Apparently not, though. I have 0 on inventory. Cast time, blind. Impede 4. Oh, I see what you're saying. Whoa. 6 energy drinks a day. Wonder if that's really why. Let's get shield 4. That's like a lot of power. A lot of power drinking. Oh, it's absolutely why. H3 got that. Yeah, there's some really highly caffeinated energy drinks. I think like the Bang energy drinks now, they can have a substantially more amount of caffeine in those than even Red Bulls do. If you don't mind, could you leave one here? I wish we could, but I'm sorry they're needed for an important mission. I guess there's too much to hope for. Well, bring that when you come by. If you do, you'll be able to use the factory like normal. I do drink a ton of coffee. The champions. I love drinking coffee. Coffee gives me life, gives me courage, gives me strength. MP2. So I got evade 4, shield 4, gives me hope. I recommend tiramisu. Now, the only reference to tiramisu I have in my mind is the cake that has rum in it, I think. Yeah. Coffee in it. What do I think? What is the cake that has alcohol in it? Coffee. Man. I don't know my baked goods. Can I rest here, dude? Yeah, let me rest. Rum cake has rum in it. That makes sense. Solid. Okay, we're all saved up. And we're gonna, I guess... I came here from Boast, but of all things to happen, it seems Alliance has stopped running again. I was slowed down quite a bit on my way here, too. It seems Lions and I get along poorly. Oh, Kirito says the plot thickens. Remember when we had to do that painful subquest in here? Maybe nobody does, but it was just brutal. Just as things were settled with the election and I'm on my way back to the capital, an island-like thing appeared in the sky and now orbments won't work. I don't really feel like walking all the way back to the capital. Passing through the Caldia tunnel without the orbital lights is something I could never do. Yes. Trails is coffee. Oh, it's 1-to-1. Can you have a double life? Oh, this must be the fairy Jean mentioned. Juice has a double life. You kids looking to cross over to the other side? Yes, we'd like to, but how much does it cost exactly? No fair, miss, by the mayor. The wait's going to be about an hour and a half hour. About half an hour or so, though. This whole thing's been murder on the residents, let me tell you. That's what I'm doing today. Drinking coffee and playing trails. Can you read this cup? It's still too bright, huh? Yeah, I don't have it auto-focusing, so it's not going to improve. It says hangry on it and it has a shark. I got it from SeaWorld. This whole thing's been murder on the residents, let me tell you. That'll be a bit of a wait. There's got to get passengers on both sides of the river, not much you can do. Well, how about it, Stella? Shall we cross over? Waiting is evil. No, not yet. There's still some stuff we gotta do over here. Alright then, let's get out of the way. Oh wait, I do have to go across, don't I, to get to the Saffron Tower. Just kidding. Yep, we shall cross over. Let's get in line then. Holding the fast forward button. Sorry for the wait. It's your turn next. Onto the boat now. Come on. Okay. Thank you. Why are they making Murray himself be the only one that's rowing these people back and forth? This old man. Journey to the Orion Causeway we go, I believe. Save. What? Where is that city that Mayor Mabel is the Mayor Mabel is the mayor of? I can't remember. So this bad guy's only in the area of the tower, so I don't think I'll have to go into the Saffron Tower. Until then, I better get my CP up again.
That's that. Let's move out.
We're good to go.
Come on. They're letting. This is the fun thing to say out loud.
That's that.
Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun. There we go. Joshua's gonna always be getting the CP because of his degree of initiative. 200 IQ. So how are you doing today, Invoke? Hope you got exciting things happening today. After I'm done streaming today, I'm going to go to the grocery store and get my groceries for the week. It's gonna be a riveting good time. Oh yeah. Gonna buy my weekly steak. And my prepackaged veggies. Yeah, buddy. Grocery store is super omega hype. Oh well, let's see what happens. This is not gonna go well though. Hashtag husband life. Is that what you gotta deal with, Quacks? Doing the groceries. This fight is gonna go bad again. Like, there's just no chance. 3,400. Anime hype? Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, I say oh yeah like I knew that. Well, congrats, Quacks. Would you have like an elaborate story of how you proposed? Or how you were proposed to? However it works. It's 2019. Oh, so, okay. This is out of control then. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that speaks a lot as far as expenses. Building the house. Yeah, that battle was bad. It's a bad time. Bosses. Real dead serious. So we're gonna have to build up that CP again. And you're gonna just wait. Therefore, you are far more financial saved when you are married. Oh no, yeah, that's here as well. You know, you get a lot of tax breaks, but mostly it's just the sharing of, you know, mandatory expenses like housing and stuff, where you can get a benefit. But you don't necessarily have to be married for that. Yas. Wonder if I can hit these things. You know what? I don't want to take a chance because they can petrify their enemy. There we go.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh man. So I guess what you're saying is that you like it, so you put a ring on it. Wake up your husband to make you breakfast. That's that benefit of being in recovery.
We're good to go.
10 years, man. That's a long time. I'm glad that's working out. Giving us Normie some hope.
That's that. Let's move out.
But that's how they do it in the storybooks, right? Like, you know, you come of age, then you meet your love, the love of your life. Exactly. Oh, Kuro.
That's that. Let's move out.
This is a milk jug. Yeah, full on enemy life. So, oh, but yeah, my question, Quacks, was, was it just like an assumed thing that, okay, now we're gonna be engaged, or did you like go out to a fancy dinner or something?
Let's move out.
7 years. Well, congrats. Richie. Well, seems legit. I'm pretty sure you're confident that you're doing the thing you want to do. Guess we're gonna get married, huh? Single forever.
That's that.
I think if I remember correctly, when I was graduating college or about to graduate college, so around 20 something, I was in a relationship with a woman, but in my mind, I hadn't reached that point where I had established myself enough at all, so I just had to break it off because, you know, I gotta do things in the world. I had like a way elevated sense of self-importance. But now it's like, yeah, that probably wasn't that serious. I'm like, I'm going to be a great banker. Can't be held down. But I mean, I don't know, man. That's work. That's it.
Piece of cake.
You know, Quacks, it's like a lot of other things, you know. You don't want to put I think people might put a bad name on marriage because of the results of marriage. When it's just like friendships, there can be good and bad versions of it. It's kind of up to the individuals involved. I don't know, Mr. JRPG. I think that people kind of appreciate that. Love that single life. Oh, and I'm not going to apologize for this stream not being exciting because I'm just building CP. No apologies. This is how I play. Oh, Mr. JRPG. You're a kind person, though. And again, like, I'm not one of those people that says there's a one person for everybody. There's probably multiple people that will work together, but it's mainly just about finding that compatibility, right? Right? Like, there's a ton. Just pick some, man. Pick one. And just like spend the rest of your life together and just slowly move in together and slowly sit next to them at the table, then slowly lower yourself into your grave right next to them. Oh, Punch. I think we all know that you'd be kind of hard to deal with. Welcome, Stardust. I'm glad the pool felt great. Did some laps. That's exactly right, Kirito. Somebody that is into their own thing that can also, you know, like, that doesn't need you to entertain them. There's a lot of people like that.
We're good to go.
Nah. Yeah, buddy. Hey, that's the ideal, Kirito.
Piece of cake.
I'm gonna have a lot of that weird colored Sepith that those guys have. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, if that's, you know, what you're into and your interest, then it's a good marker as far as a means of finding somebody to, you know, be in a relationship with. But just don't limit yourself in that way.
We're good to go.
This is chapter 8. Oh, let him hit me. Thanks, Kuro. Pro tips from Kuro. He gave me free games. Yeah, Stardust, we've been talking about relationships. Like, hey, I know what you want. Boom. Boy, I'm just getting all the best turns I can possibly get. Alright, Mr. JRPG. Boy, are we really that much faster than them? Maybe it's because I'm just not doing anything. Stardust don't want no relationship. Non-friendship train. There we go. Sure hope they hit me harder than that. Oh, it's so slow. Have a safe trip, Mr. JRPG. And now Kirito's married. I don't like it. There's loot stuff I keep to myself or as a people. I feel more like I'm single with a husband. Said the Black Widow before she murdered her prey.
Piece of cake.
We're getting there. Whoa there.
Piece of cake.
Well, Stardust, that actually is asking quite a bit from somebody else. Especially with people's natural tendency to become emotionally attached to one another. Combine that with the insecurity that they may feel without some sort of explicit commitment that can lead to some people into a bad world for themselves emotionally and psychologically. Yeah. I was that's not the button. Because I was like, I know there's some things that give you CP, but I just could not remember what it is. And I found one item. Ooh, a tomato sandwich. Or tomatrio. Milled flour. Anything else? But you never know. Just always gotta find, I mean, you can always find that person. There's like a person for everybody in some way. More than one person, obviously, but people are more open than you think if you give them opportunity to be open. 100 EP. Yeah, as when you're a female, it seems that men can have some less than positive responses when it comes to being rejected. That kind of concerns me for my female friends as well, and the dating process that, you know, we men can be a little bit over the top. Now I don't want to have to wreck anybody's shop. Oh, we're almost there, and I'm too lazy to go out and get milled flour for CP. I just need Joshua to do it.
Piece of cake.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt your capacity for two rejects. It's just you know, dudes and people can be scary in general when rejected. But I'm sure you know how to handle that, Stardust, but some others may not. Yeah, like it really doesn't matter. People can really flip their whole lid when it comes to rejection.
Let's move out.
Flip the lid and turn the table. All right, Joshua. It's your time to shine, maybe. I bet. Yeah, Kirito, there is the stalkers and the stuff like that, man. But I mean, let's be honest. It's if we're talking instances of probability, the probability if it's a male is higher than it's a woman. I said it. Boy, that damage was weak. Man, I wish Chloe was here. Chloe would hit her with Sig and weaken one of those enemies. Then everything would just go just right. I would be so happy. I mean, you know, Corey, you're not wrong, right? Like, the more frequently you put yourself out there and subsequently will likely be rejected, like, you know, it's not a big of a deal. You don't know that person anyway. until the other person starts agreeing with you. Not taunt, morale. You learn from the rejection, and you learn how to conduct yourself when rejected. Thanks for calling more allies. That's what I wanted. So, can you do something like this? 10,000, 10,000. If I can hit 3, I mean, I might as well. But those are all full health, so it won't kill. Well, I'll kill 1. Might as well kill. Boom, friend zoned. Yeah, I mean, Stuzzy, I completely agree. Like, I don't need someone to say, oh, well, I'd rather be friends. It's like, if you're not interested, so like, nah, bud. Take a knee, champ. Can we hurt with this one? You know, Kirito, I think that's actually pretty good. But I mean, it's most true. Oops. I forgot Estelle was gonna die. Fly with honesty rather than ew, gross. And then start fake gagging for 10 minutes straight. Just I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's see. I think that if you're often clear that you might get the person to hate you, but I think when people think there's hope is when they start doing the weird or weirder stuff. When they're like, oh, well, if I just hang around enough, this person's mind will change. And I don't know, man. That's where I think we start to run into some more issues as well. Or like when people start ghosting one another. People do be gross. Yeah, it's like, let me change your mind. It's like, oh, man. I can tell right now, I'm pretty gross. Okay, so let's see. I need to do something different. That's right, Punch. Punch gets it. That's what it's about. Hey, girl. Hey, boy. Hey, person. Want to be nasty with me? See? Annabelle gets it. Mind ain't gonna change. Don't try to wear anybody down. Sure does. But I mean, I guess I'm always so hesitant to use it. Or use her area, or in this particular fight, because they keep calling more allies anyways. But oh, he's gonna miss if I don't carry you. Yeah, to your point, that probably makes sense. Let's do this. Don't stop. Stop doing that. Don't call more allies. I mean, that's totally fair, and I don't think you want to be a dick about it, but I think that is very important to be very firm about your position on a thing. Yeah, you don't want to be so kind that you don't necessarily get out the true message of what you're trying to say. You better not miss. This is an item. $7,000 hit points. Joshua's got a crit turn coming up. And he's not blind. So that's a step in the right GD direction. Can we True Dual Strike? Can't reach it. Can we True Flicker? Multiples? No. Evil Eye, not quite enough. Ha ha ha. That's good news then, Ren. Being a dick in an honest way. Well, Annabelle, honestly, you're not doing it bad either. People will surely seek you out. You know, this is one of those things that knowing what you want in any situation is the key. Brutal honesty. Honestly, love, I think that your face looks like a pizza. A cheese pizza. Let me get an item here. Yeah, there goes Sunshine Ice. And I want to eat it up. Oh, so you want to eat my face? There you go. I almost slam dunked that thing that Rin said in such a good way. But I was like, well, that's just going to be way too lewd for this particular situation. But Rin just told me, threw me a nice little alley-oop.
We're good to go.
Ah, yes. I know exactly what I'm going to do now. The thing about honesty is if you can deliver it in a way that's not too hurtful, then you become very trustworthy. You know, a lot of times you can reject someone or be rejected by somebody and actually trust them more in the end because you know that person's going to tell you the truth and not just try to sugarcoat it. That's why a lot of times relationships can lead to, or, you know, proposed relationships can often lead to legitimately good friendships. And it could be a dick if you have the balls to be. See, that's that good with words Ren's talking about. I have lady balls. Can this work?
Hey, come and get me.
Don't resist. Miss, resist. Awesome. That's what I wanted to happen. That's not. No, I think having balls and being a biatch is different. A biatch. That's right, Kirito. I agree with that. Every time she gets a turn, she doesn't have... She's blind. See if it works. It probably still won't, but whatever. No? Something. We've really got to burn down one of these these big fishmen. They have a whole lot of turns coming. Spice dust. $9,000. It might be most advantageous to do this one. Be that proud dick. It's Sora. I see you peeking in. You see me dying now. Rest in peace, but it's all good. How are you doing today, Sora? I hope you're doing well. I've really got to stop using these celestial bombs. Yeah, they're 2000 and late, am I right? High five self. Psh. Ouch. 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 Stop taking so many turns. Oh wow. All four at once? I remember getting mine taken out, and it blew. I had no fun with that. I didn't swell up too much. Did it? Did you like swollen out all the way out to here? No time to die now. What if we... What if we healed the eyes here? I can't even remember. I think I had all four of mine taken out at the same time as well. Okay, so you have 3,000 left. 3,000, 3,000. If we don't heal, we're gonna get more bad guys. Or if we heal, we get more bad guys. It's not quite what we want. And Joshua's still blind. But Joshua does have some CP. So what if we went ahead and your strength is still up and we'll true dual strike. Chic. Oh, ouch. Sorry. Yeah, that sounds brutal. But at least it's all over. You can get into recovery mode. Let's hit Shara off so she doesn't die.
We're good to go.
Okay. Now let's use that AoE we've been hearing all about. Is Silverthorn. What's Silverthorn, Kuro? That is crazy. Awesome, Mr. JRPG. Again, be safe. Oh, you can confuse the enemies. I never do that. I assume that they're like resistant to it. My own downfall, really. Okay, so we got another crit. And we have really got to get rid of some of these boys. Well, maybe it's time to be confusing then. Okay, so we got my boy here. We just gotta keep bashing on this till he's dead. Like, there's just not much other option. You're dead. Alright, call more allies. Do you. Do what you want to do. Let's heal. And Joshua, do you have enough for maybe that? Not enough for true flicker. Oh, we're playing on normal difficulty, Mr. JRPG. This regular plebeian difficulty. That worked. Okay. La Crest. So at least I know for sure that these guys don't like earth attacks, so if we can get that off, maybe it'll do some good. We can... no reason to morale. See if we can taunt the birds. Cool. That works. Now let's hit this fish man. Oh yeah. Do it in a line. There should be a more perfect line than that, but I'll accept this one. There we go. Just missed. Everybody get a little bit closer to Estelle. Get a little bit closer. I never casted this on myself before. Let's bash this fish. Alright, and our other fish, I don't think it's been barely touched. Yeah, has not been touched. Good news. I got something for you, buddy. Boy, that one shot, huh? It felt so recently that I felt so strong that this was going well. Then I just get one shot almost instantaneously. What is the move? Okay. What if I... 1500 and cures KO. All those are weak. Let's do 1500 cure KO. We'll switch into Aggie. Attack the fishy. Ooh, why attack the fish if I can kill these things right now? Do it. It's Lithosis. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? We're just dropping hammers in air. Okay, stay up here. $2,000 and $2,000, $9,000. I'm doing pretty well. I'm hopefully about to beat these bad boys. Why'd you do that, Stardust? Why'd you do that? Oh, sorry, sir. I'm just seeing this. Yeah, I'm doing really well. If you're still around, things have been really good. I was caught in the game for a bit. I think the last Sora stream I saw was Dead by Daylight, I think, again, since the puzzle / board game one. Cool. I think I saw you also playing a board game. The pain is too real. I understand that. It doesn't seem good, Stardust. I put that out there. Seems nasty. Alright, Quacks. Thank you for hanging out. And again, congratulations with all the good things coming on in life for you. And we'll be here to rejoice and celebrate those things with you.
Someone's been naughty.
There we go. That doesn't sound tasty either, Stazzy. You got it confused. There we go. Who wants sour in their tuna? Yeah, let's say that sounds horrible. You guys are describing gross things like it's good things. Like, no, you're confused. The thing you're describing is gross. Not good. It's a different G word. This is like the most technical battle I've had in a little bit. Mayo has vinegar, which makes it sour. Let's just eat everything regular, you guys. Just eat regular foods. I didn't think that was gonna hurt him, but still. Alright, old Joshua. Can you get there? Still can't. Well, I hit this boy. I don't like the way popcorn smells. I don't like anything about popcorn, Ren. Me and you are the same in that way. It just smells and I don't. It makes me kind of nauseated to think about it. I have a whole lot of popcorn. I like candy. In the movie, I like me some candy. That's not the move for this thing. The move for this thing is going to be doing Earth Attack, Earth Magic on it. Earth Lance. And Joshua clean up the trash. Nutritional yeast. I don't know what that is. Nutritional yeast. Caramel popcorn. Yeah. That's a pretty good discovery, but what are those things called? They're like caramel corn. It's like a name branded thing. I totally can't remember. Like something Jacks? Nope, it's not it. And I even had that, Ren. I have sushi today. Oh, sorry, Stardust. I'm not fancy. Joshua, hit this thing. And you help him with that. Well, let's do more of these. Cracker Jacks. That's what I'm looking for. Thanks, Dambu and Mr. JRPG. Cracker Jacks. It was driving me nuts just now. Alright, Annabelle, enjoy your tea. Garlic bread. I like bread okay. I don't generally like intentionally eat much bread. Petrified bread. Oh, I'm so glad that didn't kill. It tastes like cheese. This is the second time recently I've heard this thing called Vegemite, and I don't know what that is. I like my filthy foods. A nutritional yeast fermented. Vegemite is Australian Marmite. So what's Marmite? I like me a good old steak. Tastes like freedom. Finally, dude.
Rematch.
Yeah, like I just have no idea what that is. Oops. I just don't know. Marmite's yeast extracted spread. It's kind of umami. Yeah, I got nothing on that. Is there anything similar besides like taste like Marmite might taste? Well, no need to be done with a run. Might as well heal. It tastes bitter. I gotta say, bitter and salty, that doesn't sound good. Oh, I have to go back through here. Time to wait. And forget about them for a whole day. That sounds like you have to throw that whole cauldron away. 10 out of 10 Stuzzy. Def. Sweaty sock flavor. Yeah, I mean, that's what you gotta do. You gotta destroy that the whole room probably needs to be destroyed at that point. Then layer on grilled cheese or cheesy garlic bread. You guys are giving me a lot of things to think about here. Because I just can't. I don't have any idea, no context for it. Stardust is aware of Vegemite as well. So I'm just the uncultured proletariat. Sweaty socks and garlic pizza. You just really created a sensory nightmare there, Kirito. Yeah, I think you're right, Dan Boo, by the way. I think that that's what this is really implying, that this whole world is driven and it moves effectively by horrible energy. Which is I mean, it's an interesting point, but I think we already knew that. But mostly, I was already ready for whatever excuse they'd find to why we could still use orbments in battle, which kind of undermines it a little bit. I mean, I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, I want to play without my orbments, but to really feel the impact, we would have to lose that access. Of course, that would make that game not fun. Nutritional yeast. Ren's getting ideas. See, Dan Boo's doing it right now. That's the kind of food I'm talking about. I'm in Florida, so I like fried shrimp, cooked shrimp, shrimp scampi. That's my Bubba Gump impression. I'm a Texan as well. Look at Texas standing up. We have a real United Nations in the chat room though. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Mr. JRPG. Just Kirito gotta become a cyborg. The new major is Kirito. You're the true Ghost in the Shell. Babushka. If I had I would definitely have a cybernetic body. I don't know why I even made it seem like that was gonna be a question for a moment. I definitely would. What's about that food? East. That's right. Keep heading north. Let's see. Let's head back to Crone Trail. And you know what that means, though. Also, it's been about 4 hours, like 4 and a quarter, 4 hours and 15 minutes. So it means that when we get back to town, I guess I'll shut down for the day. Well, at least for now. I'm highly considering actually streaming again later. Just some stuff that I've been playing on my own, but maybe not. But I'll wait till we get back to the middle town there. Where's the Bose? That's it. I want some curry right now. Deep fried plus gravy. See, you guys are making me hungry. I've told you I'm going to the grocery store after this. I'm gonna have a messed up grocery list. It's gonna be like, hey, can I get one bucket fried chicken? Bland gravy. Gravy doesn't have to be bland. Oh yeah, I've been playing some more 14. I'm level 17 with the video games now. There's either 16 or 17. Apparently I need to do more story mission, according to a few people, to get to the first dungeon. And the dungeon's gonna be a good way to go, so. Ah, man. Oh, excuse me, Punch? Look. You're a real MF, Punch. You're a real MF. Laughing at my progress. I don't see you in the Final Fantasy 14 world. I might actually get fried chicken. See, this is the mistake. I don't need fried chicken. Stuzzy is a professional. Stuzzy's level 30, and Stuzzy has not even fully committed to playing the game. It's the worst. Oh, level 17, Mr. C. Oh, it's me, Punch. I have a great time all the time. Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna play real hard and not stream anything. Oh, man. Well, we've reached the end. As always, let us say the thank yous. Thank you, Stardust. Thank you, Juiced. Thank you, Stardust Juiced and Stardust again for the bits. So much. Ozzy as well for the bits. So many. And big thanks to Stardust again for the gift subs, like 5 or 6 or 10 million in the channel. Always so supportive. I really appreciate it so much. And thank you all for hanging out with me today. We may do something else, but otherwise I'm going to be releasing another Suikoden video for the YouTube, another 30 minutes of hardcore Suikoden playing. And what we're also going to do is, of course, raid our buddy Ozzy. But till then, and next time, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be finishing up Resident Evil 2 tomorrow, the remake. I strongly believe we'll be at the finish. So I'm looking forward to that. And but otherwise, yeah, man, everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. Join the Discord if you haven't. You know, follow wherever. We'll all be hanging out, chilling, and we're all just chatting in there. And yeah, that's it. Thanks. Peace, everybody.